forget tanks and fighter jets for a moment. There's another kind of global arms race happening right now.
Yeah, much quieter, but maybe just as critical.
Exactly. It's all about lithium. You
Yeah.
know, the element that's basically the foundation for our battery-powered future. And the scramble to control it, well, that's shaking up global politics.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're digging into our analysis of the global lithium wars.
Right, and our goal really is to figure out who the main players are in this, what challenges they're facing, and, well, who might come out on top in this whole battery metal race.
So let's jump right in. What really stands out from the start?
Well, it's how uneven the playing field is. China right now holds this really commanding position, particularly in lithium refining.
Okay, refining. That's turning the raw stuff into battery-grade material.
Precisely. And they control over 60% of that globally. That gives them, a massive influence over the whole supply chain.
Wow, 60%. That affects everything, I guess, from EV costs to how fast we even adopt them.
Absolutely. And meanwhile, you've got the U.S., Europe too, really scrambling to build up their own refining capabilities. They see it as a vulnerability.
Makes sense. And it's not just the giants, right?
Mhm.
We're seeing huge production increases from places like Argentina, Chile, Australia, the main sources.
Record output, yeah. The demand is just exploding. EVs, grid storage, even defense applications are driving it.
Which brings up a key question, I think. Can the smaller lithium companies, the junior miners, even compete? You've got national strategies on one side and giants like Tesla, BYD, looking to lock down supply directly.
That's a really good point. Where smaller players might have an edge is possibly with technology, things like innovative extraction methods.
Like DLE, direct lithium extraction.
Exactly. Instead of those huge evaporation ponds, DLE aims to pull lithium straight from brine using special materials. It could be faster, maybe greener in some cases.
Interesting. But scaling that up, getting the investment, that's still tough, right?
Oh, definitely. That's the hurdle. And speaking of new potential, the analysis points to Africa too. Countries like Zimbabwe, Namibia, they apparently have significant deposit.
Untapped potential.
Yeah.
But the analysis also flags the risks, doesn't it? Political uncertainty, lack of infrastructure.
Big risks. And developing those resources, it could be huge for global supply, but there's a crucial question about sustainability.
Right. Will the benefits stay in those countries? Jobs, development? Or is it just, foreign companies billing out resources again?
It's a critical point for the whole supply chain, ethically and practically.
The analysis also mentions the different types of lithium sources, hard rock, brine, and this DLE tech we talked about. It makes you wonder, who actually has the technological advantage right now?
Well, that tech race is just as fierce as the geopolitical one. Companies that can really optimize extraction or successfully deploy something new like DLE at scale, they'll have a serious edge.
Yeah, securing that access. So it's really clear this is way bigger than just batteries for our phones or cars. The analysis frames it as a fight for future economic clout, doesn't it?
Fundamentally, yes. It's about controlling a key point in the whole clean energy transition.
And any bottleneck along that chain mining, refining, battery manufacturing could cause major problems.
Huge repercussions, which is why we'll likely see more strategic alliances forming. Countries and companies teaming up to try and secure reliable, diversified lithium supplies.
Okay, so this leads to a pretty fundamental question then. Is this lithium boom sustainable? All this investment, this soaring demand. Could we be heading for a market correction? Or maybe some disruptive tech changes everything?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Commodity markets, well, they always have cycles. And there's ongoing research into other battery types, ones needing less lithium or maybe none at all. That could eventually shift the landscape, too.
So quite a complex picture. We've got the major players, these big geopolitical and technological hurdles, all shaping this global lithium race. The stakes, clearly, are incredibly high for our future.
Definitely.
Which brings us to our final thought for you, the listener. As all these forces keep pushing and pulling, what do you think will ultimately decide who comes out ahead in this lithium game? And maybe more importantly, what does winning even look like in a world that's increasingly running on batteries?